For all those who don't know what's been going on, this Carlee Russell, I think she was like some student or something. I don't know. I don't know much about her. But she faked a kidnapping, and it's been all over the news because they basically had an entire city looking for this woman for 2 days because she decided to just up and disappear, and we don't know where she went. But guess what? She got found out. Because last time I checked, it's pretty hard to believe that there would be a baby on the freeway and nobody would see it. And that's what she said. I knew this was stupid from the very beginning. How the heck you gonna see a toddler on the highway? That would be the most convoluted plot for a kidnapping ever. All right, guys, how we gonna kidnap ourselves a woman today? Let's put a baby on the highway. Whose baby? Yo baby, Charles. We're gonna use your baby. We need to get some fresh trafficking software, bro. We need that mess. All right, we're gonna put your baby on the highway. And of course, men don't care about no baby. So we're gonna let a woman come up out of nowhere on the highway and grab that baby. And when she grab that baby, we're gonna kidnap her and then sell her off to India or something. Like, bro, that's convoluted. That's stupid to me. I don't know how this even got pressed. Like, she was gone for 2 days. Oh, but you're kidnapping, bro. I get an Amber. I'm in Texas. I get an Amber Alert like every 2 hours, bro. I never see them on the news. I just go to my local Walmart and see a picture of their face. Depressing, yes, but then again, that's pretty much all the press you get. This woman wasn't a big shot. I think she wasn't a big shot. She wasn't like no celebrity or nothing. She was just a woman who's a med student or something. Whatever. But what thing is, she got busted, and now she's going to get charged. And I want to know what she's getting charged with because honestly, this. Who's texting me? Whatever. This is the second time today where I've seen someone get arrested for falsifying a kidnapping. Like I just watched like a thing on Twitter a couple hours ago of a 11-year-old who called the police faking kidnapping, saying that her friend got kidnapped and was literally leading them on the entire time until they realized it was fake. So this is a trend now. Calling kidnappers out is a trend. Like I don't see how this happens, but let's see what this woman caught. Let's see what this woman caught.
Good afternoon. Earlier today, Hoover police detectives obtained warrants for the arrest of Carlee Russel.
I'm sorry, I have a high definition PC. Why is this recorded in 1080p? That is not 1080p. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'll go back
to the Hoover Municipal Court for her actions related to faking her kidnapping and subsequently making false statements to detectives as they investigated this case. Her decisions that night created panic and alarm for the citizens of our city and even across the nation as the concern grew that a kidnapper was on the loose using a small child as bait. Numerous law enforcement agencies, both local and federal, began working tirelessly not only to bring Carlee home to her family, but locate a kidnapper that we know now never existed. Many private citizens volunteered their time and energy into looking for a potential kidnapping victim that we know now was never in any danger. This story opened wounds for families whose loved ones really were victims of kidnappings, some of which even helped organize searches in hopes they could find Carlee's alive so her family would not experience the pain and suffering that they felt when their loved ones never returned home. As we know, actions can have consequences, and that's why we're here today. This afternoon, Carlee Russel, with the assistance of her attorney, turned herself into the Hoover City Jail, where she was arrested for the following charges: false reporting to law enforcement authorities, Class A misdemeanor, $1,000 bond.
What?
Falsely report an incident, a Class A misdemeanor with a $1,000 bond.
Okay, $2,000.
Each of these charges carry up to a year in jail and potential fine of $6,000 upon conviction. Ms. Russell was released from jail after posting bond. We initially presented this case to District Attorney Lanice Washington, who agreed to handle prosecution through district court. After consulting with the Circuit Court of Jefferson County Bessemer Division, the case was referred back to municipal court for charging because the only applicable charges were misdemeanors.
Misdemeanor? I thought that was a federal offense. What? I thought that was a felony. I thought calling the police for something that's not real was a felony. Wait. So for $8,000 for $8,000, I can falsify a kidnapping to the police and only go to jail for 2 years? Do you know the amount of things I could do with that information? Now that apparently that's how much you get charged, bro. I would falsify a kidnapping and then do an actual crime, and then I'd take the time for that to get it off my back. Because bro, that could get you off of so many crimes. And for those who don't really get where I'm going, I'm gonna try and phrase this in a way. Like, imagine that you wanted to say, like, you want to murk your ex. I would go to my ex's house. But before I did that, I'd falsify a report. I'd be like, oh, I see a kid there's a tag on my car. So I falsify the kidnapping setup, right? I drive there, and then halfway I ditch my car, and I make it seem like I got, quote unquote, kidnapped. And then I'd go or murk the cheater, right? And then I'd disappear for a couple days, and then I'd come back home, and I'd be like, hey, yo, I got kidnapped. And they'll be like, oh, you faked the kidnapping. Where were you the last 2 days? And I won't say nothing, and there'd be no point, because it'd all be fake. I was hanging out by myself, right? Would I go to jail? I pay my bail, and heck, I can fight it off, maybe get down to a year in prison or jail, whatever, and then I'm done, bro. I murdered a person, and I only got a year in jail. It'd be like, for those to be like, oh, but they'd go to the girlfriend's house, and they'd be like, how they did? They cheated. And I'll say that they level squirrel, Romeo and Juliet type stuff, bro. I don't know. I was kidnapped, right? Something like that, bro. This is so stupid. I don't know why I went on a rant, but it's so dumb how this even was a situation, because the thought of a kidnapper using a baby on the highway to kidnap women is just so ridiculous that I couldn't even fathom it being even considered a reality. I mean, using a child to kidnap someone, that sounds normal, but on the freaking highway, that's a little implausible. Like, I think her story was like she saw the baby on the highway, which is stupid because they said that they recorded her phone and the baby would have traveled 600 meters. Like, I want to see a baby running like a linebacker down the highway during a kidnapping attempt. Like, that's stupid by itself. But other than that, so she said that the person, when she was following this baby, she tried to get out and grab it, but he jumped out the bushes. So not only was the baby running 600 meters, but the kidnapper was also keeping up, trying to catch her car, which is just... Do you hear this story? Like, of course it sounds fake. But the thing is, if I'm an operator on the freaking phone with this person, there's a baby on the highway. Can you please calm down? Calm down. Please tell me what's going on. It's just walking on the highway. Like, I don't understand. Like, did she hang up? Like, if you were on the police the whole time throughout the entire phone call, why would you call that there's a baby on the highway then hang up? Who would do that? That in itself would be a red flag if I was the 911 operator. I'd be like, okay, there might be a kidnapping on the highway. Just chill. We don't need that many people going after, because this is all stupid to me. I mean, I'm from Michigan. I know a little thing or two about kidnapping, bruh. I know a little thing or two because it happens like every freaking day. I've never heard something as stupid as this. Most kidnappers just put a tag on your car because they realize that you go home at night alone or something. That's how most kidnappers do it. They don't use a whole freaking child to bait you. That's just I don't even know how to explain. That's just implausible to me. No one would do that. And if they were doing that, if they do that, that's crazy. Because first of all, where the frick you get a kid from? Just find one. Second of all, how is a baby a reliable target? A baby doesn't know what it's doing. It'll just sit there. I don't even know toddlers to walk that long. They'll walk for a second and they'll sit down and start playing with their freaking cheeks or something. It's just dumb. This whole situation was stupid. And the fact that she's only gonna get 2 years in prison is also ridiculous. They say later in the video that they're gonna try and get her more, but as far as I'm concerned, she's like this little rich kid with rich parents. She's not going to get that much time in prison. And I think that if they can make a deal, they'll pay off all the money that the family will pay off all the money that was expended in order to find this woman who was missing. But at the end of the day, I think that this is dumb. This is really stupid. That's all I can say. Don't fake your kidnapping, because first of all, no one's gonna care about you when you come back talking about how you faked your kidnapping. Second of all, you're gonna go to jail because you deserve to. I mean, just imagine if someone died in the process of them trying to find her. Like that'd be it's just stupid. All right, bye, Carlee Russel. Have fun in jail, and TPX Joe out. TPX Joe, I'm out. Peace.